can see I'm already level 3, and that's because off stream I decided to make my own sense and stuff. We're gonna stick with gyro. Throughout this challenge, I was screamed at by my Twitch chat to not play gyro. Apparently there isn't a single pro who's played gyro it's actually succeeded. But it's what I'm used to, so we're gonna stick with it for now. After tweaking my in-game settings, we were finally ready to load into our first match. Surely, my Apex skills would transfer, right? That's a dude! Wait, that's a dude! Oh, chat. Oh, he's gonna get down there first. Okay, I gotta go here. Chat, I feel like this FOV sucks, bro. This is my first ever third-person shooter. Okay, so I should start hitting things, right? I know this much. Bro, did I just destroy my access to the top building? While trying my hardest to apply Apex movement to a non-Apex game, I was finally about to encounter my first enemy. And let's just say, viewer discretion is advised. There's somebody here. What is happening? What? Okay, listen, I completely understand if you click off the video right now, but we officially have our placement. We're complete garbage. We're actually below garbage. It's probably a good time for me to mention that there are some rules to this challenge. One being, I cannot get any help from anybody besides my Twitch chat. That includes any videos they want to send me or any tips they have, but no queuing with somebody to get a hard carry. 2, I have to see how good I get in 7 days. No less and no more. And 3, I have to give my complete honest opinion throughout the entire challenge. No sugarcoating things. Well, that last match was a very difficult one to watch. I had my Twitch chat tell me a few things, and I applied it to my game, and trust me, things quickly turned around. Let's get shot at. Yeah! Nice! First ever kill, baby! After getting my first kill, I explored the map a little bit more, just learning how to live. Or no? Wait, here's something. Is it this? Is that a chug jug? Alright, throw it at him. Nice! Okay, there's no way that was an actual person. Now, before you guys go to the comments and say he's getting hype over nothing, he's getting hype over killing literal bots, just sit back, okay? Humble yourself real quick. I'm brand new to the game. I understand they're bots, but it's still nice to get that first kill, okay? But now we were presented with an issue. I didn't want this entire video to be just a bunch of bots. I wanted to fight real players and put my skills to the test against them. Until recently, Apex never had a bot mode. And so for a day 1 player, you were immediately thrown into a lobby full of Apex predators and TTV raids. If you ever played the game, you know the feeling. I kind of missed it. I kind of wanted that same experience. So we had a new goal. Destroy these bots until skill-based matchmaking put me into a real lobby. And let's just say, we did just that. I can't believe I'm proud of myself for killing bots. What's that? What the heck is this thing? Aww. What? Nice. Nice. After absolutely wrecking those bots and saying the word nice more times than I could count. Nice. 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 I was left looting their bodies. This was something that I picked up very fast. Looting in this game was completely different from anything I've ever experienced. I didn't know if I liked it or if it was just too different for me. But anyways, we cleaned up the rest of the lobby and we were finally about to get our first attempt at a victory royale. You're slide in there. I can go. Oh, come on. LeBron. Kobe. Some basketball player. Bro. Let's go! It's a victory for the OGs, baby. Hey, I don't want to be that guy. The first ever game, that's a lie. Second ever game of Fortnite, and we become a victory royale. Can I get some W's in the chat? I wouldn't say we ran into any main roadblocks, except for this one notable moment when we ran into a boss, which was something that I've literally never seen in any game. It's a boss? There's bosses? What? We continue to unfortunately play in bot lobbies. No matter how many bots I killed, this game would not give me real players. It's fine though, because this was all in preparation for day 2, when we finally broke out of bot lobby jail. It is day 2 now. What's another game mode that I can do that'll help me like with my movement and stuff and like aim? What did you just send me, Snoops?
Let me show you gameplay and combos for the new Mist Money Penny outfit. This one goes for 800 V-Bucks, and what you see is what you get. There is no backbling, it's just the outfit, but horrible.
After some slight arguments in my Twitch chat about what game mode I should warm up with, we ultimately decided on the Pit. This game mode sounded extremely sweaty and oddly sexual. And let me just say, the name was fitting. these guys are insane. No, this is exactly what I need, though, chat. Oh my gosh, these guys are insane, chat. Oh, okay, that was good. While I was getting absolutely destroyed, I definitely did feel my mechanics getting better. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier with Apex. Immediately being able to face off against real enemies and getting a wake-up call to how bad you truly are is a good thing in my opinion. Maybe not for everybody, but for me it is. And lo and behold, the moment that I start playing against real players, I start actually getting better. Just watch. 150 plus 100 HP. 250 total. Oh shoot! Somebody clip that! Oh! After properly getting warmed up and even sharpening my mechanics a little bit, I decided it would be best to stick to zero build for one more day, just so I can get those base mechanics out of the way. Little did I know, fighting against real players in zero build was going to be equally, if not more sweaty than the pit. I don't know why I keep on doing that. I'll just show you what I mean. Juice WRLD, why'd you kill him? Dude, it feels like I'm doing no damage to him. Yeah, so this is gonna be really hard. That performance almost gave me flashbacks to our first ever game against those bots. It felt like I lost all the progress that I had made, and I was on a time constraint for that day as well. All I wanted was to get a win. That's all I wanted. But no matter how hard I tried, it seemed that we couldn't get it. Not only that, but we also discovered what fall damage was. Why in the world is there fall damage in this game? Oh, wait. Pause. That dude AFK? I guess we'll never know. And we're actually like goated now, bro. Oh crap. So yeah. You also probably noticed that in those clips I was wearing a Snoop Dogg skin, which is probably the coolest thing ever, but also a I don't want to be called racist. I don't know what version that is, so let me know in the comments down below. But it looks really cool, and that's because we did buy the Battle Pass. Now you may say, yo, Miz, 2 days in and you're already buying the Battle Pass. Yeah, you're gonna be Epic's favorite little puppy. Nah, that's not what I do around here, okay? You guys know this. I barely ever bought any cosmetics in Apex. But that's besides the point. All you gotta know is that I just wanted one win and we couldn't get it. Gun damage, literally. It seemed that all hope was lost. That was until this game. This game right here, something clicked. I started hitting all my shots, started going absolutely insane. As you guys can see in the background footage, we were going absolutely nuclear. We were fighting against absolute sweats, taking them down with a breeze. And I really thought I would finally get the game I was looking for the past 2 days. But then we died, so... Yeah. And then there was more of us dying. And then more of us dying, and more of us dying, and more. No! See, it started to seem to me that maybe, just maybe, I wasn't good at this video game. And it started to seem to me that maybe I would never get a true win in no build. Because day 3 would be switching to actual build games. So I decided to take a mental reset. And what better way of doing that than rating your viewers' Spotify raps, baby. Yes, sir. These guys are weird. They need help. And that's pretty good. Who is this? Is that a fine? Violet Pony. Chat, you guys ready? I'm excited. Ah! Chat, should we like help this person? Is this like just a bunch of like depressing music? This dude is actually listening to TikTok audios. But after I finished denigrating my viewers, I was officially ready to get that dubski. I was so close to 8 hours and so close to giving up. But I decided to queue up for one more match in hopes that I would get a real win for the first time ever. Average ever. This game was just different. I was hitting my shots, and I was using all the vehicles at my disposal to get the fights as soon as possible. Oh, crap. Nice. No. Hey, sit down. I know troll. That's what I was most afraid of, bro. The heck is this audio? Nice. Everybody's got swords, chat. Oh, what the heck? Yes! Let's go! We did it! We did it! Day 2 completed, bro. So that's it. I finally was able to get a win in no build. But little did I know, all of that skill, all of that confidence, everything that I built up over this time was going to mean nothing in build. Day 3 started with probably the most painstakingly boring segment we've had of this entire challenge. You see, I have very, very unique binds. I use a Get a Grip gaming controller, which allows me to have 2 back paddles, but to be completely honest, I should use their 8 paddle version instead, because these binds were so confusing. Remember, you guys can use code misery for a nice little discount on those rollers, yes sir, baby. I'm just gonna speed through all of this because it was extremely boring. All you gotta know is that there's a lot of heated discussion in my Twitch chat as to what binds I should go for. I decided not to use the new simple build because I thought it was just kind of lame, and I thought it would kind of cap my skill level later on if I do get better at this game. But after all of that, my chat started to teach me how to build and how to edit. Instant reset by clicking right stick. Oh, that's goated. Good comms. So I can go and instant reset. That's insane. Let me do this. So, boom, 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 boom. Oh, nah. There's this, right? What about this? Okay. Dude, like, what's the point of this, chat? People actually use this? Happy with the progress so far, chat. Chat, have we made W or L progress? Like, after we figured out the whole, like, bind issue, I feel like we made really good progress, honestly. He's ready for the World Cup too. Alright, bro. Can we shut up about that, chat? Like, obviously, like, I'm still new, bro. After we got the basics down, we decided to hop into one, and I mean one match. I just wanted to get a new baseline as to where we were in this completely foreign territory. Wait. Okay, let me cook, chat. Yo! Hey! Wait, what? Why does it appear down there? Here you can see me completely panicked. I apologize, my voice is kind of fried right now. I am still extremely sick, if you didn't already notice that. But I don't know why in the world I thought it would be a good idea to actually play a game when I still had absolutely zero idea what I was doing. Bro, chat, I gotta switch this mind, bro. This is not gonna work. Because I keep on accidentally selecting build. Oh my gosh. Okay, he was building like crazy. Watching this back, I just realized he didn't build it all. Those are my buildings. I don't know what the heck I was talking about, bro. But yes, I did have to change around some binds. I was still having some issues. We eventually got that all sorted out. I came on accidentally. Oh, look at that! He's dead, right? Idiot! Oh, it's so good. So now that we figured out that we're pretty much useless in any kind of build fight, I decided it was time to full send practicing building and editing. And that's just what we did. I got this map code from a viewer. It was honestly a really good map. They explained everything pretty well. It had nice visuals. I do recommend it.
Comfortable with building in Fortnite is by starting basic. So let's practice just building walls and then editing them.
The first thing to practice was learning how to edit while running. This one was honestly pretty easy. I did find myself messing up a few times, especially on the door edits. But that was because my bind that was set to open door was on my roof bind for building. Again, I told you guys I have really weird binds. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite me in the butt later. But a viewer came in clutch and told me how there's a auto open setting, which I automatically use. After that, we got into what was supposed to be the most basic edit, but it probably took me the most amount of time.
So what you want to do is place a ramp and then place a floor or a cone. That's the practice with cones on the top of your spraying net.
Okay,
This
so
makes it so that you can safely push up to
boom,
some high ground.
boom, edit. Nope. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm getting bored sitting here watching this while editing, so I know you guys will get bored as well. I'm just gonna speedrun this. We learned how to do this, and we learned how to do that. Yippee. Now that I knew how to edit, it was time to take it into practical use. Just like yesterday, all I wanted to do was to get a single win while using building. And boy oh boy, was I in for a treat. That's such a stupid weapon, bro. This guy's like building and stuff.
Rolex really big this holiday season. Actual size, actual price, actual epic game nights. Oversized gifts at undersized prices, only at Five Below.
Like, how am I supposed to do all of these things at once, bro? I don't know if you can tell, but I was not very happy. I felt like all the progress I had made previously meant absolutely nothing. And honestly, it's kind of true. This was a completely different game, and getting a win seemed completely impossible for me. We continued to play the lobby, even hitting a pretty crazy clip. Watch straight. We unfortunately got third party, and I tried to build my way out of it. It didn't go too well. Okay. Stream, and the more I did voiceovers just like this, the more raw my throat got. Pause. And so, I'll be completely honest with you guys. This last session was not that enjoyable for me. All I wanted to do was to get a win. And at least for the first 2 hours, every single time I got close, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'll just show you what I mean. Okay. Why is it placing so low? Straight up this. tears all at once. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I did not look too happy. Again, I just didn't feel good. I hadn't felt good the entire week, and we were running out of time. I kind of wanted to give up, but I once heard some wise words. Never back down, never what? That's right, you never give up. So after dying over and over and over again, we decided to give it one more try. Try again, one more try, and I'm calling it quits after that. No way. Oh my gosh, chat, this is insane. We got two dudes chasing us. One of them's on a motorcycle, the other one's on a car, in a car. So we're clueless. Right up here. Walk in. I forgot he had a gun too. So just like that, we lost. Unfortunately, not all stories have a happy ending. However, there is a silver lining. And it's a good transition into answering your questions. Is Fortnite more fun than Apex? Yes, at least for me. And am I going to be full switching to it? I think so, at least as of right now. My community really enjoys it, and I really enjoy it too. That's all that really matters for me. But before I make up my mind, I think I do have to try out the ranked mode. 500 likes for part 2.
The perfect gift. To be truly present in the moment.
Try to stay in tune with my body.
The breeze on your skin, the high that I'm constantly chasing, opportunity to slow down.
That's what the holidays is all about.
Hey guys, what's up? We're here playing the new game from Cards Against Humanity.
Oh.
This game is called Head Trip, and it's pretty easy to follow along with. So we'll give.
I'm just
there it
loving
is.
your
There it is. Oh, what? He's a fraud. It's a fun game where you have to get into each other's heads. So you pull a question card, and then you answer the question, but from the perspective of somebody else. And who that somebody else is will be given to you from one of these 7 head cards. And the way we win is by working together to defeat these 7 head cards.
We're a team.
Yeah, we're a team. Okay, we're starting off insane. Okay? Please describe your dream asshole.
Why are these all about assholes?
Dream asshole.
What?
This isn't me. So is it smooth, clean, and delicious? Tight, dirty, and stinky? Old, loose, and sandy? Or big, 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 wow?
Okay, well, that one's so obvious.
Well, we're demonetized. Okay. But whose perspective am I answering the question from? It's 1969. I'm Neil Armstrong on the moon. A moon goblin comes up to me and asks me a question. It's a really sexy moon goblin. So this is the question that the moon goblin is asking me, Neil Armstrong, who has just landed on the moon. Yeah, first man on the moon. Then comes down Lance Armstrong behind me. So I'm gonna put down my guess.
He answered it quickly.
Guys, I think we know.
So Neil Armstrong, and we can deliberate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong just lands on the moon. He's a man in 1969.
Nice.
Nice. And there's a sexy moon goblin. He's established it's a sexy moon goblin.
Yeah, sexy moon goblin.
Guys, I think it's so obvious that it's big wow.
We don't have to vote unanimously.
We don't.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys can all vote for the same thing, but if you all do vote unanimously and you get it right, then we get an extra token back, which
That goes to you.
goes to me.
I will say, you know what else is big wow?
The moon. Exactly what I was thinking.
I'm gonna vote for that.
And I can't say anything during this part.
Yeah. Shut
Just
up.
to change it up. Ooh. See, a part of me thinks it could be B. But
Dirty, tight, dirty, and stinky.
I just,
Why?
but Neil Armstrong is.
Stinky.
How do we know?
I feel like an astronaut has a really clean ass.
An ass
You're right.
or not?
All right, I'm gonna go with A.
Went to the
Just-
moon.
Just so we spread out our answers.
Spread.
All right.
But no more wisecrack.
All right, we're done.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, time for the big
I'm
opening.
going to reveal my answer. So this it's 1969. A moon goblin approaches me, Neil Armstrong, as I've just landed on the moon, and he's like, "Please describe your dream, asshole."
Yeah.
I, Neil Armstrong, say, "Big wow."
There we go. All right, so I lose a token.
That's okay.
No, you don't lose a token. No, you do.
If he
lose
gets
a
it
token.
wrong,
I lose
yeah.
a token.
You don't. Yes, you do.
Lose
So yeah, my rationale was, he's a little stunned. He's not going to be putting together a coherent answer. He's shook,
Like that.
both by the goblin and the question.
Yeah.
So all he can really get out is big wow.
Right.
Oh.
Right. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we defeated that head.
So we defeated that head.
Yay!
Nice. This is
Okay.
a dirty game.
I was
that was
not
intense.
expecting that at all.
Courtney, are you next?
Am I, or does it go left?
We can go to you.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
People from that side too.
Okay. What's your favorite scene in the classic film Edward Knife Hands, starring Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder? A. That scene where Edward Knife Hands tries to masturbate and totally destroys his penis. B. B. That scene where Edward and Winona play patty cake and Edward destroys Winona's beautiful hands. C. That scene where Edward and Winona tried to have sex, but they can't because Edward's penis is all f***ed up. D. That scene where Edward becomes the first knife hands president and starts a nuclear war with China over a handshake-related mishap. Who is being asked this question? You're an alien trying as hard as you can to pose as a human.
Funny.
Okay.
Immediately, I think I have my answer.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Can I see
I
that?
have to put my answer down.
Okay.
And but you guys can't deliberate yet. Right.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you.
So immediately, I'm thinking the nuclear war option because an alien's like to blend in. He's gonna be like, well, humans are naturally super violent. I don't know why I'm convincing you. You already answered.
That makes sense.
That feels like he's like, oh yeah, humans love war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Humans love patty cake too.
But he's trying to pose as a human. Would he be worried that it would come across like he wants humanity
wants
to be destroyed?
That's why there's simplicity with B. With patty cake.
Yeah.
Something so simple, something that an alien would be like, oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes, we know
Patty
the
cake.
patty cake.
Yes. That's another good option. For me, it's between A and B.
Humans do love masturbation too.
Yeah,
Would aliens
and
know?
that's humorous
Would they know
because he tries to masturbate and destroys his penis, which is fun. Maybe that's what
So
the
he's saying,
alien.
this is the moon goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the moon goblin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with A.
Okay, I'm feeling B.
I'll go D. I'll go with my original
All
answer.
right.
Let's do that.
Hopefully it's not C.
You guys ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Nice.
B.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
work. Good instincts there.
So
Assuming that humans
I have
love
one
war.
token left.
Oh,
I'm not doing so
right.
good, but that's okay.
Uh-oh.
We're working as a team.
we're gonna save you.
We just need to get to here, and then we replenish our
Yeah.
tokens.
So we're 2 of 7.
And luckily, you're the next. You're the
And
next tripper.
I don't.
So next 10.
What's the best part about salsa night at Dave's Cantina? The salsa, the night, the cantina, the day.
Okay.
I like how this is the question I get.
Mexican
Mexican
salsa,
salsa,
yes.
yes.
And this is from the perspective of your shitty boyfriend is asking you this question. Your answer is your way of saying, I think we should see other people.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Easiest
Alright.
point I've ever made in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Salsa. Just feeling a little spicy.
I'm voting.
I'm
Alright, no discussion? Should we just put it
I mean,
down?
I think it's Dave.
That seems the most like sarcastic answer that you'd give back to your shitty boyfriend.
Yeah, like literally, if you're over your boyfriend and you want to see other people, Dave is other people.
David's other
The other people. Would Shane think any other way though? We've got to match his answer. If we're all going for D, we risk all losing a token.
Look,
I think we're still on the money because I think the name Dave makes Shane laugh.
yeah, no, that's smart. That's really smart.
You know what? For that, I'm going all in.
Bam!
Yeah, and you get a coin
I
back.
get a coin. Hey.
For Dave.
Good. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Dave is definitely funny. My logic was also like, oh, she's going there to see Dave.
That would, dude, imagine like,
Oh.
imagine saying that. That'd be such a good.
The Dave.
Yeah.
The Dave.
No, it's
Dave.
very
Like
funny.
I'm going to McDonald's for McDonald.
Yeah.
For Ronald.
For the Mc.
I thought of a funny insult the other day while I was driving. So I was driving.
Shower?
So I was driving. I was like, oh, wouldn't you know? It's Mrs. Nightmare. And they'll be like, I'm not married. I'll be like, you are fully committed to being a nightmare. Therefore, you
Okay, I really hope that one works.
I love that you won that argument in your head.
But that's good.
No, I just made up a guy and I f***ing ruined him.
Well, if it isn't the blowjob brothers.
I love that shit. Those tweets that are like, just made up a guy in my head. He sucks so much. You f***ing hate this guy.
I come up with my best material when I'm driving, so I'm with you.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, this is a good one. Got any dating advice? A. Try to be fun, but not too fun. They don't like that. B. Try to be a door so that when you open yourself, love can walk through you. C. Look for a man with long arms and a yellow car. He is for you. D. Approach the man slowly. Do not frighten him. Then, when the time is right, tell him your favorite animal.
Okay.
Whoa, very
How
different
valid
tones. I'm very excited.
Right.
for this.
This is from the family pack.
Who is being asked
I like it.
this question?
Okay. You are the person to my left. That would be Shane.
Shane.
Cool. I like that a lot.
So this is gonna be Shane's dating advice.
Shane's
dating
answer.
advice.
Yes. I think I got my answer actually. Going with my gut. Oh
Alright.
my god.
Cool. Answered. I think the only normal answer is B.
Yeah,
The
but
others are kind of weird.
oh, I guess you're thinking for you.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking for me,
Like
like
you said that though, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
B is
Open
try
yourself
to be a
sounds a
door.
little weird to me.
But it's the only one that's like try to be fun but not too fun. They don't like that.
Yeah, no, that's
kind of
not
I know,
either.
that's crazy.
try to be a door so that when you open yourself, the love can walk through you. Is like,
That's an
It's
insane thing
poetic.
to say, man.
but with all the rest are more insane.
D is
It
funny.
sounds like something you would say because
Yeah.
it's funny.
Exactly. I'm thinking D.
All right,
You
I
can say what you want
I'll
to say for
say-
you.
I'll say B, and then you guys say D because I got a token back. We get one. We get this right, then we move on and we get more tokens, right?
I think I think B is likely what Arasha picked. So I will also vote B.
Damn, I'm gonna go against the
D.
grain.
Go against the
Go
grain.
B.
Yeah, we know it's one of those. It's got to be one of those.
Okay.
Unless Arasha thinks that I'm someone who's like, don't be too fun. They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't freaking like that.
All right. The votes are in.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
The Arasha.
I can
No,
explain.
you can't.
I can.
Oh.
You better start talking.
I'm talking, and I'm gonna say, I actually don't think that that's terrible advice. Hear me out.
Coming from a very fun person, Arasha.
Well, thank you, Brittany. You're very fun as well. And so are you. No, and Shane, so are you. But here's the thing, and maybe this is worded a little bit weird, but I think like to be too fun, I kind of interpret it as like overwhelming. Like to be chaotic, to be very like center of like everything, like don't be too much. Which I both agree with, and I also think that you embody. You're good at like being chill and being in the background, but then when you got the spotlight, you're like, here I go.
Yeah.
I'm fun, but I can be chill.
It could be
I see it. I see it.
Thank you.
I don't know
Alright.
if that's
Thank you.
totally.
You're very fun.
I don't agree,
Thank
but
you.
I
Well-
accept your explanation.
Well,
Thank you.
we now have to continue with this one, right? We move
So
it.
it's still Shane, or is it just the person to my left change with the person?
Now it's going to be Spencer. So now we're answering for.
Ah, that's
Oh,
smart.
okay, all right, I
That's
see.
smart.
This is the toughest card because it changes with every time we fail.
But you guys know me so well, so it's gonna be so easy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is our conscious experience continuous, or are we completely different people every second? The answers: A, continuous; B, different people every second; C, it depends on what you mean by literally any word in that sentence; or D, what the are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh boy, this is tough.
All right.
Damn, I wish I could discuss this with you guys.
Oh yeah, don't say anything. Let Spencer vote.
Rush, you're gonna talk to him, right?
I'm gonna talk, but I gotta think first.
Okay.
Welcome to Total Wine.
Oh, I know. I just love this wine.
Hello there, my happy little friend.
Wow.
I think you'll love this Cabernet.
Oh, that's the one.
Love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Is that legal? Taking it back.
That's legal. That's legal.
Okay, I think we should answer before Arasha answers. Because once she answers, it's going to really sway our opinion. But Spencer's answering it without any context.
Right. I mean, the answer is locked in regardless.
Right, but I'm thinking, like, we need to get into Spencer's head.
Right.
And if Arasha tells us the truth, then it's going to be hard to get into what Spencer
Don't worry, I
thought.
won't do that.
You need to get into my head. Who's
Yeah.
Rush?
I think initially, like, Arasha being funny would say, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But I think clever Arasha will be like, depends on what you mean by literally every word in that sentence.
Yeah.
Because I think Arasha's always willing to have the conversation, is willing to entertain the question, but she's gonna point out that it's a crazy question.
I can't react.
Game question. Do we get all these tokens once we get this right, or do we need to get this? Do we need to guess this head in order to get those tokens? Okay. I think we should spread out our answers.
Okay.
Because
I
we're
also
about to
think
get a
you
bunch of
could-
tokens.
I think Arasha would also answer continuous because we talked about change once on this very table about how people can change and some don't or some do. So I think personally I could vote between continuous or A or C. I'm very torn between A or C for me.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with C.
Okay, I'm gonna go with A.
Okay, so my answer is C, but only because you're right. I would want to engage in this discussion. I don't think it's one or the other, and I think I'd like to dig deeper into it. That would be my answer.
Okay.
I think it's one of those answers, so yeah.
Go and see.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna be A. There we go.
Yay!
All right.
We're okay with it though.
We
I'm
lose
wrong about you,
we
but I'm
lose
right about
these, but we
And you're
get
wrong about these.
these.
I wasn't sure, but I knew that you would want to explore the question, so that's why I didn't put D.
Definitely wasn't D. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, we all got
okay.
a point. Now we made it so
We're in a
far.
pretty good place.
Ooh, I'm the tripper.
Talking about.
Dude, the last one's gonna be hard as hell, because we all have to agree on that one, I know.
What's the best part about pooping? It says pooing, but I don't like that word.
Booing is weird.
Booing is
Pooing
worse.
is messed up.
Yeah, that's awful.
That's f***ed up.
The answers are A, the privacy. B, the feeling of the poo coming out. C, the sound of that first plop.
Oh god.
D, flushing the toilet and watching the poo leave your life forever.
I'm okay. Well, just want to clarify. Are you okay with poo when it's on its own, or do you just?
I don't like poo.
I really
No,
prefer
no.
poo.
Poo is a bear and a friendly guy. Poop is poop.
Mhm.
Agreed.
So you
Cheers.
don't like poo.
I'm not like y'all have a
So
mistake.
you
I
don't
like
Hey, Courtney. Courtney, what do you like?
Who are you playing as?
I am playing as myself.
Shit McCrapperson.
The person to my left fused with the person to my right.
Shut up.
So, the chosen. Alright, I have to vote now. I can't discuss it with you guys.
you guys fuse together?
Alright, that'd be alright. What's her name?
Okay.
Or my name? Shensu.
Did the chosen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's the chosen enjoy? All right. So, I feel like I know my answer.
I know my answer.
So, Arasha, why don't you tell us your logic first?
Okay, I feel like right away I wanted to go with A for you guys. I thought you guys would both enjoy the privacy. So that's my initial thing.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
I mean, I was
At
gonna
the same time.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Two,
3.
The
B.
privacy.
Oh.
Oh, so
I
you're
was gonna
thinking
say the poop coming out.
Yeah,
It is a good feeling.
I would say it's those two, but the privacy I think is like.
No, the privacy feels safe. Like, no, and I do. Or privacy is something that's like a. The privacy is something I need to get to be.
Yeah.
It's like a process.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like you wouldn't do that if you weren't
But what's
enjoying
the
privacy.
best part?
B.
It is nice. It is nice. For sure.
I'm gonna say B.
Okay,
But
what
if
do we?
you're saying A, what's this hybrid? Like, which is it?
Well, we got to think about what Courtney would assume as well.
Also, like, what percent of are you like 100% in on A? Because me, I'm like 30% on A and 70% on B.
I'm like probably more like 70% on A.
Okay, so
like,
that doesn't help us at all.
we're very much
Okay.
we're at
Stands for
Okay,
back and
but
forth.
do you guys think?
back and forth forever.
Do you guys think Courtney would describe you as people who would like be private? Would she be like, oh yeah, Spencer Shane private?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Then let's.
We gotta split.
You gotta vote.
Split up our answers.
I'm gonna put what I know of me.
Live your truth.
I'm gonna live my truth. Which
Do
is
it.
the poop.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
gonna go with A.
maybe Courtney did suspect that.
I'm gonna
You're
go
a funny
with A.
guy.
What are you gonna say? You think that's funny? Nothing. I'm never gonna have sex with you.
Oh, what?
You're gonna be on like the fourth date, and like she shows up and she's just like, I saw a video.
You said you like the poop coming out?
You like the poop?
What does that mean?
What is?
I would watch a video and go out with a man who said that.
Yes, yeah, that tracks for you. It takes a man with ball.
It
to be able to talk about it.
It does.
Dragon
You know
ball.
what? I'm going A.
All
Stick with
right.
the privacy.
Okay, Courtney. Oh,
Oh no, I knew
you
it.
said some crazy shit.
You guys said some crazy shit.
No.
Y'all said the crazy shit. But guess what? I went with A.
Yeah, nice.
I live another round.
Damn, that's
Sorry,
good.
bud.
No, I'm glad because we got it together.
We had it.
That's okay. You had 3 tokens, so you're at 2. We're actually doing really good.
We're doing great.
All right. Here's the next question. Oh, oh man.
Oh man.
What's the best shape? Chunk, hump, hole, cream.
What?
The best shape?
The best shape.
Okay.
And the answers are chunk, hump, hole, and cream.
Hey, who are you?
Who are you?
That's why I like my Waffle House.
I am.
You
Wow.
want him humped?
This is a job interview. That's all it says.
Okay, so what would you answer like professionally then?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
Rasha, it is your turn.
Okay.
We have to be unanimous.
We have a lot of tokens. We have a lot of chances to do this.
Nice.
We're unanimous on the final one?
We have to
Yes,
unanimous.
have to
Until I get down
Okay.
to one person with 1 token left.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of outfit would make Yoda the most sexy? A. Tuxedo. B. Sailor suit. C. Japanese schoolgirl. D. Leather thong and ball gag.
Ooh,
God.
that would be awful.
Okay.
But
Who
it
are
would-
you?
It would make him stop talking.
Stop, don't
I said-
deliberate.
I said Shane
Said
Cook.
you
Shane
Don't
Cook.
deliberate. Shane Cooks.
Okay.
Who are we?
You're on a first date.
So your date's maybe asking you
The
this?
date asks you this.
This is for your grandparents. So you put your arm to the left, you flip the right,
left.
I love my kids.
Cheers.
Look at it.
Joy.
Please. That's enough. Save $150 on select Google Pixel 9 phones available at Amazon.
There's some of the areas where I'm seeing lines. My forehead lines, I got crow's feet right here, my frown lines. So I'm still me with fewer lines, which is nice.
Okay. I think the clear answer is tuxedo.
Agree.
It's just like, it's the safest, because you're on a first date. You're not going to say
You're probably already wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah, on a first date,
Yeah.
to TGI Fridays. Yeah, I'm thinking tuxedo, because you say leather, thong, and ball gag. Like, that's intense.
Yeah, I pretend to not know what sex
There's
is until
dates.
at least the third date.
Right. Right, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Those are straight dates, for sure. I think tuxedo because the rest just freak me out.
Okay, think of how f***ing cute he would look in all
At
his
what age Yoda, though? Like, what age Yoda? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's
Well,
such a thing as
he's
young
like 900 years old.
Yoda.
Old Yoda?
There's no young Yoda.
There's no young.
You've never seen, I guess
Well,
I've
like,
seen Grogu.
relatively.
Grogu is but a different.
Not Grogu, no. I'm talking Yoda, like in
Yeah.
episode 1.
He was still hobbling around on that.
He was
pretty
still
old.
hobbling. He was like less
I'm
dry.
picturing Jim Henson puppet Yoda. All
You're thinking whack and loop with the stick.
I don't want to
Yoda.
know
Yeah.
what's under that robe. I would say a tuxedo. I'm going tuxedo.
I think we have to go tuxedo because that's unanimous. Okay, Arasha, this will be for the game.
If you said a school
I'm scared.
outfit,
I'm
it's
scared.
So f***ed up.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Holy shit! Oh my god, can someone draw Yoda in a tuxedo?
I also thought the sailor suit would be very cute.
It would be cute, but in like a child
But that's
way.
stolen valor.
But a tuxedo, like imagine you're walking down the aisle. Imagine you're sitting at the booth at TGI Fridays and you hear like the little ring. You hear the ring of the door, and you look over and you don't see anything. But then you see someone kind of come around the side, and you're like, oh my god, Yoda in a little well-fitted tuxedo.
I feel like he thought about
And he's
this
got the little
before.
shoes, the shiny shoes.
I imagine he kind of walks like Kermit, like
Yeah.
the same way where it's like a very light kind of like
You
just
see,
Very,
like,
very dainty.
yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rule 34 Yoda though.
No.
Guys, I think time for a second round.
So let's do it.
Is it okay if I go first?
I want you to.
Go
If I
ahead,
go
dude.
first?
Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
You're never gonna have sex again, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
True.
Yours
Where's your rights? What do you call your duties? This is the most Davey
Just
shit
say poop.
This is the most Davey question I've ever seen in my life. Sharp, crispy no-nos. Fiery hey-hays. Toilet friends.
Oh,
Or J. Edgar Hoovers.
oh, that's funny.
Okay, who are we?
Okay.
We're J. Edgar Hoover.
Who are at a party with the coolest people and you just want to fit in? Talk about me at Smosh every day.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Remember,
Who's
you
J.
were-
Edgar Hoover?
He used to lead the FBI?
Was it the FBI? He was like some sort of internal U.S. defense.
Yeah, can we get a
Wow.
Yeah, he's he appears in the movie Clue.
Leonardo DiCaprio played him in the movie J. Edgar.
Yeah, he had a crazy the J. Edgar Hoover lore is crazy. I think he was kind of a piece of shit.
I think he was a piece of shit. But I think he's definitely
Yeah, I think he did
a
that.
villain
Yeah.
historically.
Then it checks out.
Yeah, so I put my answer down, so you guys deliberate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're at a party and you're trying to seem really
With the
cool.
coolest people.
I
So
think,
basically what the coolest answer is.
yeah, and I feel like my logic here is you answer J. Edgar Hoover's to sound smart.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be like funny and relatable
Oh, that's
at
also
the
possible.
party.
That's not a different angle.
So it's either C or D for me. Toilet friends feels
Friends,
like
yeah.
okay because I don't want to be graphic to people that I'm trying to fit in with. I'm telling them
Totally
too
agree.
much.
I also
Yeah.
think it's C. I think that's the safest answer. If you're also with cool people, like, are cool people.
Do we all just
Are cool people gonna know history?
do we all just want to say C to go crazy on this one?
Shall we try it?
I guess let's see how it goes.
If we win it, we're so far ahead. We're gonna crush this.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I put.
So we went right away?
And we get a
That's
token.
freaking right.
Crushed it. Toilet Friends.
Toilet friends.
Toilet
I love that show. on
Although
HBO.
that one definitely is the most lame.
Yeah.
Toilet
Yeah.
friends.
Pretty much.
Damn.
I think if Spencer said it, people would be like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So do you guys
What
want to
about,
hear?
what about if I said?
Yeah.
toilet friends. I'd be like, no, you could do. I feel like I would expect something more
cool from you, so you'd be disappointed.
So do you guys want to hear the crazy thing? Is I totally thought I'd put J. Edgar Hoover.
You did?
Absolutely. So when I flipped it, I was very surprised.
Oh, I thought you were playing a bit.
I thought you were being a bit.
I was truly like, damn, we lost.
Hey.
But, no.
Dang.
What was your logic on J. Edgar Hoover's?
It just sounded funny. It's like, bro, just took
Yeah.
a J. Edgar Hoover in there. It's like, nice.
Yeah.
It's like, just listen to Toilet Friends. Like, that's not.
No.
No, those are the right cool people. If they
Yeah.
all laugh at that joke, they're like,
Well,
True.
we won.
Yep.
cool.
Wiser.
All right.
Whoa.
I know.
Follows?
So I think I took one of yours. I was like, I shouldn't have 5, but that's okay.
Hold on.
What kind of watery sauce should I put on my leafy greens? Or my green. Okay, hold on. This card is so quirky, guys.
Yeah.
What kind of watery sauce should I put on my green leafies?
And I'm always saying that.
Yeah.
So this is just like what salad dressing do you want?
Um,
A. Italian watery sauce. B. Thick white watery sauce. C. No sauce, just leafies. D. No sauce, no leafies, just crunchies.
This sounds like Tommy wrote it.
Tommy would be a huge asset to Cards Against Humanity. Just
yeah.
okay. I am.
Here's the leafy boy.
I always bring a thermos full of Coors Light with me to the gym.
Oh, Jesus.
This person rocks.
Okay.
This person kicks ass, is what I'm getting. Okay.
It's giving. Oh, right.
It's giving Courtney better answer before we deliberate. What were you saying?
It's giving thick white watery sauce.
No, see, I'm thinking no sauce, no leafies, just crunchies.
That was my initial thought, but hearing Arasha say thick, white, watery sauce, I'm like, damn, they could be like people love ranch.
People love.
Yeah.
But I think the crunchy, like, I think they skipped the green leafies.
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like Alfredo stuff.
But I like to think the ranch.
Hey, who's to say?
I'm never gonna have sex again.
I don't know what just crunchies necessarily means. Does that mean just the
Croutons.
croutons,
Right.
or does it mean like no? I'm screw the salad. I'm getting chips.
No, I think it's croutons, but I think you're on the right
I think
vibe,
it's open
Shane.
to interpretation.
I think
think
like
either one.
your deliberation.
It is either B or D.
I'm going D. Y'all go wherever you want.
Wait.
Y'all go wherever you want.
Wait, or is this guy just trying to get his greens in?
No, what, he's bringing a thermos of Coors Light to the gym.
Well, but he's
This
going
guy is
to the
not
gym.
worried about. Yeah, he's going to the gym because he likes working out.
Maybe like ogling.
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually working out at the gym,
I
but
think he's just drinking.
I think I'm gonna go with D.
I think you better go with the Alfredo sauce.
Go with B.
Okay, but if it's C, I'll cry.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Took me a second, sorry.
If
Yeah.
I had overthought it or thought about it any longer, I would have gone with B because the fact that he's going to the gym means
Yeah,
he
he
cares
cares
a little
something,
bit,
yeah.
but not that.
I agree.
What do you say when you're excited? A. Hoo boy. B. Hoochie mama. C. Yippity skippity. D. Ooh, hot mommy, hot damn, hot dang, diggity, holy moly, oh yeah, hang nut, duck nugget, fuck truck, hucka mucka.
That is a dangerous
Yeah,
card.
dude, you're about to say some shit we can't.
Not your fault. The card's fault.
So these are all Dumpster Wizard.
Yes.
Did you actually say all that on
Yeah.
Dude, you should have seen the
Amanda.
card Amanda got the other day that was like, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am
Oh, yeah.
Groot. Like,
And this is from the perspective of
Yosemite Sam.
you have just proposed to the love of your life, but before they can say yes, they need to know your answer to this question.
Okay.
So you're down on your knees.
Okay.
Or one knee.
Okay.
2 knees if you're Shane Dawson. Or Ryland. Which one was it?
It was Shane Dawson on his two
Okay.
knees.
Okay.
It's my favorite picture in the world.
Yeah, it is a really crazy picture.
Have you seen it?
Trying to keep my cool.
Okay.
Trying
I'm
to-
gonna
Just trying to be cool.
go with the answer on
Yes.
This is freaking hard.
This is
Let me see the options again.
This is stupid.
Okay. Hoochie Mama is cringe.
Yeah.
Yippity, honestly, all of them are. Except for I feel like I say Hoo Boy.
Hoo
and
Boy.
this one's
I'm gonna say who.
Hoo boy. You don't want to see him. Well, no, it's a boy.
I
You
don't
want to
think
seem like a freak.
I don't think Shane would pick D because you're like this close to saying a slur if he's talked too fast.
Yeah.
Like,
About that life.
no, he's
No,
not.
That's not him.
Dumpster wizard.
Let us know in the comments down.
I'm going A.
I'm going A.
Oh boy, well, I liked your note about dumpster wizard though. So
Yeah.
I just think.
Cover the
token.
bases. Yeah.
Do you want me? I'll vote C. You vote A.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. You do it. You stick with
Shane
A.
is always saying Hoochie Mama though.
I'm sticking with yippity skibbities.
Hoochie Mama sounds like
always
Johnny
saying
Bravo.
Skibbity skibbity.
Rizzler. Oh no, you're at 10%.
Oh no.
No.
The answer is A.
Alright.
Yippity skippity was close because skibbity toilet made me laugh.
It's all right. I had to cover our bases. Well, guys,
No,
I'm
that was a good
dying.
call.
I'm dying out here.
Look,
No.
as soon as if we can get one unanimously, I will give you one.
Thanks, Vince.
Nice.
Because I have 4. Honestly, yeah. You have too much power.
Your turn.
Too much power.
Goodness.
So
I
you can't
lose
lose
now.
one. Oh, well, you can if we all get one wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Today is the day. You're going to give cunnilingus to one of these women. Who will it be? A. Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
More like Hillary.
Oh, nice. That's all. About her emails. Yeah.
But her
B.
emails.
Pokemon Go to the bedroom.
B. Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly.
More like Dolly.
Okay, not as good as. Okay.
We'll come back. C. Oprah Winfrey.
Whoa. Feels illegal.
D. Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett.
Oh. She a bad guy? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
So let's
Who are
see who we are, shall we? You receive a text message that says, "Hey, it's me, President. I have a very important question that my advisors tell me only you can answer. Don't let me down. Don't let America down."
Wow.
You find texting me shit like this constantly.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like, "Hey Spencer,
Constantly.
it's me, Joe."
Okay, there's layers to this.
There's
So
layers.
Joe Biden has to perform,
That's
and he's asking Arasha who he should do it with.
This is crazy. This, and the way that those cards lined up.
No, this is awesome.
So Arasha has to put her vote down.
Damn. Okay. I think he's gonna heal the divide between the left and the right. I think the only way to do that is by going down Supreme Court Justice
No
Amy Coney
way.
Barrett.
That's too polarizing in my opinion, right?
I think he could heal the rift.
I think that who doesn't love Oprah Winfrey, right? Who would be upset about wanting to go to third base?
I say that logic even more so for Dolly Parton. Agreed.
True.
The girlies love Dolly.
She did.
And
That's true.
she looks great. And how old is Dolly Parton? Probably pretty old.
Doesn't matter. She looks incredibly.
But I
See
feel
her
like
recently?
they're a Yeah, similar
See
age,
her at the
you know,
halftime
like
show
they're.
recently? Dang.
Oh yeah, no, I mean she's awesome. She's a rock star, you know. It's like, dude, if you're gonna do this, might as well do it with a rock star. I think we should divide and conquer because I don't want Arasha to go out if we all guess the same thing and she's wrong.
Okay. I think I'm going with Oprah Winfrey
Okay,
because there's just I don't know.
I'll go Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett. And I think this is only my thought though. Hillary Clinton's also a political.
Exactly.
asset.
That's who I thought you would have said.
But I don't think he needs her vote. I know, but it's. I'm thinking Arasha might be thinking like from a political standpoint. Yeah. Maybe that's also the Democratic Party. Yeah, maybe that's also smart. So,
But don't ask me, I'm Republican, so.
Stop.
Shane hadn't seen the commercial. I've seen the commercial. Oh, who hadn't seen? Alex hadn't seen the commercial. Yeah.
This guy seemed normal on his profile. But when we went out, he asked, "Oh, do you mind paying? I left my gift card in my other fanny pack." Download the right stuff today and start going out with normal guys.
Pretty good. We're glad you're not
I
woke.
did.
Yeah.
I did things.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be Republican now.
No.
You know what? I might as well commit now.
Bet.
All right, I'm gonna go with A. Damn. So we're leaving out Dolly Parton, which
That
is
feels
it's scary.
That feels tough.
I can switch my answer. Do you think I should switch from Hillary Clinton?
No, we said what we said.
All right.
We said what we said.
All right. Let's see.
All right, Arasha. What was it?
Oh, that is so.
Oh no.
That is so.
What happens when no one gets it
We
right?
just lose all our tokens.
We lose all those tokens, and you lose a token.
Whoa.
So you lost your token.
We
You
failed.
could potentially get one back.
You guys were on such a good vibe too. You were like, wait, but Dolly Parton, and I was like,
The
got
rock star.
him. We had it.
We're going from the place of Joe Biden is the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
it was-
Yeah, that was tough.
Please
No,
don't
it
take
was
my
tough.
man. All right.
It just felt like the best option that would please.
Yeah.
Don't let America down.
Right.
Look, that would be my pick.
Well,
Dolly
I
Parton,
just feel
Oh
like
yeah, Dolly Parton's the easy answer.
Yeah.
Right,
I was,
exactly.
yeah, I was trying to think of like a more diplomatic, and it's
Right.
No, and
throw in
that's
reason.
totally fair. All of the reasoning that you guys gave was good. I just was also like, I
No.
think the
You
most
went with your
happy
gut.
make
Yeah.
everybody was with Dolly Parton.
But all we need to do is
Vice
get this, and then Arasha will be revived.
Okay.
Because we'll get more.
Revive me.
Pick your favorite sentence.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hot can old man.
Huh?
Okay.
7 lava lamps chained to sit like pilgrims. Their emotion.
Okay.
Elton John cannot do everything. The trains are too much already.
Okay.
I don't understand dimensional deadness.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is what Joe Biden's answering, and we've got 4 very Joe Biden answers.
Totally forgot about that.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
So these are some.
An answer for Joe Biden.
Okay,
What is
I've got
Joe
something for him. I got something for you, Joe.
Okay, he answered very quickly. So my thought is between B and C. Those are some very Joe Biden answers right there. I would honestly say Elton John cannot do everything. The trains are too much already.
It sounds like something someone in the politicals would tweet.
Mm-hmm.
But a hot can old man sounds like something Joe Biden would say.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you would
Rick.
say that.
Rick.
I think it's A, B, or C, which doesn't help us much. I really think it's C. I'm gonna go with
You
C.
can participate. What do you think?
Oh, I don't have a token though.
Yeah, but you